So y'all, today we're gonna be reacting to the Sonic community's biggest controversy. So guys, I was scrolling on YouTube and I saw that the brother Chow Mix made this video. And y'all, as a new Sonic fan, I was like, what, controversy? The Sonic community had beef? And you guys are also probably wondering, LaShawn, where have you been, bro? Guys, I am currently preparing for a major surgery and I haven't really been able to make, you know, content the way I want. I mean, you guys probably don't care. Let's all be real, bro. Y'all do not care about me. You and I both know you only here for the blue blur. I ain't nothing but a that like Sonic. Bob, let's get it. Chip, look at Chip Quavius. Okay, what is it?
Politics,
yeah.
and Sonic the Hedgehog's quills. Talking about
Quills?
Sonic's quills is practically a banned topic on social.
What is a, I mean, I feel kind of dumb. I'm gonna feel very dumb asking y'all this. But y'all, what is a quill? Y'all gotta bro, what is a quill? I know that quill is like a cover. You know, like my cover right here. That's a quilt, but what is a quill?
A banned topic on social media.
You gotta explain. It's Game Cage.
Sonic's quills. I never want to hear anybody ever.
Bro, he about to crash out on y'all.
Ever again.
Bro, y'all made Game Cage, but Game Cage is a calm, cool guy. I'll piss him off, bro. I ain't that, bro. That dude right there's the coolest, chillest. What did y'all do to make bro that mad? Well, what happened?
Having an opinion on the topic is basically grounds for execution.
They gonna kill you?
To get bombarded with at least 20
that dude right here look like, yeah, why in?
These discussions usually start off with artists talking about actual character design principles and sharing their genuine opinions.
Oh, that's a spin dash right there,
The discussion leaves its target audience and
then he said, shut the F up, idiot. When we talk about, oh, dang it, why does it even matter? Me, oh, they talking about his, the quills, is that the back, his dreads in the back of his head? Like, is that what a quill is? I don't, bro. I thought dude was just freeforms. Bro, they crashing. Holy crap. Sonic fans are, what? And these probably, bro, they really arguing about my brother, bro, if he has freeform dreads or are they regular dreads tied up? Bro, what is the big problem? I don't get it. It's just like, you guys gotta help your boy out.
That it's even worth thinking about. I just don't understand why this topic gets so much pushback, though. Because Sonic's quills are arguably the most important and iconic feature of his design.
Yeah.
Not just some random detail. They define his entire silhouette. I mean, his quills are practically the logo of the entire series.
They is.
I think this is such a discussed topic because despite being such a fundamental part of his look, Sonic's quills have never been consistent. Depending on the era, the game, the animation,
that is true.
His quills can range anywhere from short and stubby to this.
What the fuck? Boy. Bro, whose idea was it to give this dude, bro? What is this? And he had the nerve to give him 2 devil horns. That was gonna fix the design. But if I be honest, I always thought that his hair changed as he got older. That's what I thought that was all. I thought it was like meant to be that way.
Surprise,
like, look.
These subtle and sometimes not so subtle changes can actually drastically affect how Sonic's character is perceived. This is the art of shape language.
Oh shoot, my boy Kurt.
Principle in
shout out to Pollo.
Because whether you consciously notice it or not, the length and shape of Sonic's quills contribute to the perception of his attitude, his personality, and even how fast he feels. Welcome to Chow Mix, and this
you gotta explain
the importance of Sonic's quills.
You gotta, come on, come on, hey, come on, you y'all doing what y'all doing out here? Let's go. Come on! Hey, you better hit it. If you hit it, hit that like button. If you ain't hit that dances now, hold on. If you ain't hit the dances now, bro, your booty smell like Cheetos and hot dogs, and you gonna be alone for the rest of your life. I love you though.
All that being said, let's continue with today's episode.
Let's get it then, y'all.
It's unclear whether Sonic's quills are just longer pieces of his hair or
I thought it was
head shape. Like if you shaved off his hair, would he look like this or
look like a
Please discuss in the comments below. I need to see what the consensus is. But there's one thing for certain. They're arguably the most iconic part of his character design.
They is.
Usually, Sonic has 6 quills.
He the reason I wanted dreads as a kid.
With 2 quills in each, with the center column being offset higher than the ones on the side.
I mean, it makes sense because,
well, the case because, like I said, Sonic's
he got him on his back too.
Completely consistent. It all starts with Sonic's original design from the classic era. In general, classic Sonic has shorter quills than some of his later iterations, and it definitely fits his more compact and round design. But there was still variation during this era, depending on the artist and medium.
Yeah.
For example, in the intro animation for Sonic CD, Sonic's quills had a slightly different shape and silhouette. Overall, there's less curve to them, giving them a more pointy and prickly look. And depending on the angle, his quills stick straight up, very Super Saiyan-esque.
But I always thought he was a kid, so that's why it was like that.
And manga character design tropes from the time. The Sonic OVA had a pretty similar style for the quills.
The boy got a tip fade!
Less pointy, they were still pretty short with certain angles stylizing them that point straight up. Even the US had a slightly different take on Sonic's quills, stylizing them as just 3 quills in a single column mohawk formation.
Leave my boy alone, he went to go get a cut.
All sorts of weird quill shapes during this era. But the weirdest one, in my opinion, has to be for the European box art render for Sonic 3D.
That right there remind me of Shadow. I'm not gonna lie. That design right there, that's Shadow all the way. Then you can see the little thing. Look in the middle of his head. Bro, that's the design. That's the idea they got Shadow from right there.
For Christ's sake.
That's it.
Look like they're gonna grab and then immediately drop the toy you're aiming for at the round 1 claw machine.
They're like, yeah, take you.
Would give Sonic a slight redesign, having a strong focus on
flow
when it came to Sonic's quills.
I like that one.
To achieve this, designer Yuji Uekawa would make them
Shout out to Yuji.
This would allow him to really exaggerate the curvature, and honestly, this is probably my favorite depiction of them. But this would be the last time the length of Sonic's quills would be lengthened. There were times in the comics where artists would take
ew, bro, look at his head. Ew, they both ugly. Bro, look at his arms.
Listen, I usually love the longer quills, but there's such a thing as
cut them right now.
And finally, we have
I want to see him.
Sonic.
Yep, the
this
boy.
Sonic started off with a pretty standard quill length. At least as standard as his post-adventure redesign could get. But at some point, a revision to the Sonic would be made.
His hair got long.
Shorter quills.
Yeah.
Considering the game this design debuts in also includes classic Sonic. You'd think they'd want to try and differentiate the 2 characters that already look almost exactly the same as
they do though. They did pretty good.
That already look almost exactly the same.
Like y'all think about it, bro. You can really tell the difference of modern Sonic and you can tell the difference of classic Sonic, bro. But I really do think they should make his hair shorter as classic Sonic, because I feel like classic Sonic should represent a younger, childish Sonic, while modern Sonic should represent like the adult, like he's chill now, but he's still kind of cocky. He can get hilarious when you want to be. I feel like the longer quills represent growth. If you ask me,
possible, but what do I know?
I feel like they did a good job.
Have always been changing, and people have preferences to which ones look best.
What is
this?
This
is the simple reason people talk about Sonic's quills so much. But for some reason, there's a lot of people that really don't like that.
Why
don't they pull up any somewhat popular post talking about them?
Sonic's quill placement and the size makes Sonic's head definitely look vague and doesn't benefit the model at all. When we talk about Sonic fans being a burden, this is what y'all really beefing. If Sonic like it, he like it. Let Sonic get it. Let him do it.
It's always guaranteed that you'll find tons of people in the replies dunking on them for it. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Sonic fans lose their minds when the quills are 2 centimeters too short. It's a strange phenomenon we've got here. In some of the less mean scenarios, it's just strange that there's so many people who are allegedly apathetic towards it but feel the need to weigh in. That's like not caring about football, but then buying a ticket to a football game and then telling everyone there that you don't care about football.
I do get what you said. I get it now. I take back what I said. Okay, so y'all, I get it. But I feel like we should all agree, the devs and all this should agree, where the standard, what his hair should be. Unless they taking an older approach. I feel like Sonic quills or hair, whatever. I call it hair. I feel like it shouldn't be no shorter. It should be at least a inch or 2 length, bro. Or you get what I'm saying? Because if I be honest, the shorter quills do make him look like a meth head. The standard should be a inch or 2. Matter of fact, Unleashed had his quills good. I like how they did that. That should be the standard. I'm not gonna lie.
If you don't care, then just keep scrolling and let the people who do care discuss. But
I take it back.
A lot of people seem to just straight up insult those who do care.
No, that's not even an insult, bro. That's mean. You don't call people that, bro. I've been called that in high school, and it used to hurt my feelings because, bro, it would make me feel like I was just different because I had an opinion and I like different stuff. Don't use that as an insult. That is wrong, bro. There's people that's actually out there that is actually like that, and it hurts their feelings that we use that word as an insult. Don't do that, y'all. Don't. Be nice to each other. Be kind to people, bro. It costs nothing in the world to be kind, bro. Be kind to everybody. It's already enough negativity in the world, y'all. Come on, bro.
Nitpicking. Listen, I could maybe see it if it were something like the texture of Sonic's shoe buckle that fans were constantly analyzing.
They get his shoes right, though.
Pretty much meaningless.
Yeah.
But I really don't think Sonic's quills are an unreasonable thing to care about. I mean, they're arguably one of the most important features of his character design. So yeah, I completely disagree with the "it doesn't matter" sentiment, because character design affects how we perceive a character, whether we consciously realize it or not.
I agree with everything Chow says, because remember, bro, when Deku hair changed, everybody was mad. When they changed Naruto hair, bro. Remember when they made Naruto hair short, bro? Instead of giving him the Minato look or giving him like the hair he had in the Sonic. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I feel like there should be like a standard, bro, because we all love this character in this design. And I feel like people that are over design changes should like get in touch with the fans and do like a voting. Like, would you guys want him to have this hairstyle? Or would you guys want him to have this one? Don't just ask any fans. Either get in touch with some of the biggest, Sonic YouTubers. Get in touch with the most dedicated people in this community. Because at the end of the day, you can't ask everybody what they want, because you just gonna get different answers. Ask the people that actually know about the history of the character and the series. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if it makes sense to y'all.
Different shapes instinctually trigger different subconscious emotions associated with that shape in our brain.
Like if they change bubbles, nobody will be happy.
Circles tends to feel soft, friendly, and non-threatening.
Or if they change Kirby, bro, or Mickey Mouse,
represents sturdiness, reliability, and sometimes stubbornness. Characters like Wreck-It Ralph,
my boy, I'm gonna wreck it.
Too feel more grounded and strong because of their blockier silhouettes.
Hey, I used to be scared of him when I was a kid.
Points and dynamic angles often
I was scared of all of them too. I'm not gonna lie. Even though Maleficent bad.
Here, let's test it for ourselves. Even without any knowledge of something like, say, Transformers, most people could take one look at these two symbols and recognize which one represents the heroes and which the villains. It's almost instinctual. Sonic's quills are another perfect example of instinctual shape language. For example, if they were shaped like cubes instead of pointy cones,
you would
completely change
unrecognizable.
How we interpret him as a character. Instead of looking fast, sharp, and rebellious, he'd come across as blocky, rigid, and clunky. Traits that go completely against the essence of Sonic's design.
And also, I feel like the design of a character also makes people love the character too. Like the design, like
blocky, rigid, and clunky. Traits that go completely against the essence of Sonic's design. Sonic's quills aren't just some random aesthetic choice. They serve a purpose. Notice how they aren't pointing forward or sticking out wildly. They're always pointing backwards. Why? Well, my friend, it's all because they serve a symbolic purpose, aka
what is it?
Symbolic character design. This
is
when a visual
oh my god! Pew pew! Come on, y'all! Master Seal, come on, bro! Y'all! Master Seal the like, but bro, please, y'all. Bro, let's get 100 likes, bro. Master Seal it, bro. I gotta keep this with me for the rest of the video. Come on.
Abstract idea or concept.
Yes, sir.
We can find a perfect example of another character from Sonic the Hedgehog with Knuckles. His innate design has him wielding huge studded fists. So there's no way you'd look at this guy and be like, you know what? I bet this guy's all about arts and crafts. This dude was born to punch boulders, not cross-stitch a heartfelt message to his grandma. Take one look at the shape of him and you just know someone's about to get absolutely decked. And that's
he's recognizable too.
He communicates his core trait or role without saying anything.
Take away his big knuckles, he ain't knuckles. He just hands. Y'all probably been cooking me in the beginning because at first, if I'll be honest, I did not understand, but I get it now. I get why you guys are so passionate about this. I get it. You guys have to remember, I'm still a new fan of this series, bro. Even though I've seen Sonic all my life, I don't really know. You guys know me if you watch these last few videos. You know that I really didn't know much except the basics. But now, like, at the hearing why you guys are so, like, why you get mad at them changing his, like, now I'm going to start calling it quills so I don't piss anybody off instead of hair. Y'all are so passionate about his quills because that's what defines his character. It's the spikes in the back, you know? And for most of you guys, that's probably the first thing y'all recognized about Sonic. I get it now. I understand.
Quills represent speed.
I get
Everything from the shape, the flow, and even the color.
It do. It do make sense. It do represent speed. Because it's going, yeah.
Because he's always moving
that
forward.
Do make sense.
It's a simple but genius way to visually communicate speed through
his
design.
He's fast.
And unlike other spiky-haired
characters
who sticks out in all directions,
my
Sonic's
boy.
quills are intentional. They're smooth, streamlined, and naturally flow in a way that matches his fast, slick movement. And I think even down to the blue color, it represents the sky or wind, freedom. But Sonic's quills aren't just about speed. They represent who he is as a character. Their sharp, jagged shape gives him an edge, both literally and figuratively. They make him look cool, rebellious, and different from your standard friendly platformer mascot that you would have found at the time.
Wait, so y'all, is that why Shadows 1 is going up to like make it seem like he is the ultimate life form? You know, like, cause think about when Goku and them go Super Saiyan, their hair go up. So is Shadow's hair supposed to like represent that he is like, I'm him, I'm the strongest, like that? Is it supposed to represent his like power? Is that why his hair is going up? You guys gotta let me know, bro. This is very interesting.
But his quills serve a functional purpose on top of all of this.
What is
He's a hedgehog after all. His quills aren't just his hair; they're his weapon. They let him roll into a ball, use his spin dash, and turn his own body into an attack.
I forgot about that.
About Sonic's quills, from their shape to their direction, their length, reinforces our perception of him. I really hate when people act so smug and dismissive towards people talking about character design. Saying it doesn't matter who cares.
Because you love that character.
Ignorance.
Exactly.
No, really. It's straight up a lack of education on how art works. And I think that's where my biggest frustrations lie. It always starts with people discussing character design. Artists discussing art. That's what this is at the end of the day. Then, non-artists come in and shame them for doing so. It's annoying when this happens because not only is it unnecessary, they're objectively wrong. And it's actually extremely ironic. Even if they don't understand character design and why it matters, they're still subconsciously affected by it and they don't even realize it. These same people, if you were to change certain aspects of Sonic's character design...
That's ugly, boy. You look like a bird. What the freak? This whole design, this turned Sonic into a harem, bro. What the freak what is going on here?
Subconsciously interpret
bro,
Sonic
a bird and a hedgehog together?
The shape language, change what the design is communicating. Also, I think even though they say they don't care, they actually do care.
Yeah,
and
you
they
gotta
just
care.
Don't realize it.
Cause y'all hated him, bro.
Why it's ignorance.
Y'all made them kill him.
I know a lot of other people have is that Sonic's current design with the shorter quills doesn't communicate his speed as effectively.
It doesn't.
It works with classic Sonic since the rest of his proportions are stubby.
Yeah, cause he's smaller.
With the modern Sonic, you
see it moving. Yeah, you see the quills.
A critique nonetheless.
See, look, it's moving.
From the perspective of an artist talking about shape language and character design. However, I've noticed it's not uncommon.
Bro, he put himself in the game.
The series or character
you can do that.
Personal attack towards themselves.
Yo, can you guys put me in the game one day?
Second,
please.
One of the biggest things I found to be true after all this time,
bro, this would be a
lot of
dream.
Sonic fans tend to have a somewhat parasocial relationship with the character.
That's how I am with Sora.
It makes it hard to critique a lot of things in the series.
I love
even
Sora.
If it's coming from a place of analysis. Because people are so quick to jump to the defense over the smallest of things.
Oh, here's the
thing I don't
bro,
think
I
want
a character in the game. Oh, he died.
Critiques are completely normal in the world of art. In fact, they're necessary to understand art better. If you've ever taken an art class, you're probably familiar with critique sessions. These sessions help students turn their thoughts into words and to break down what they think works, what feelings a piece gives off, and what could be improved. It's not about nitpicking for no reason.
But y'all, sometimes, bro, change is needed. But sometimes it can also hurt, bro, because sometimes change is not always good because, bro, change can represent the end of a good era in your life. I don't know if that makes sense.
Learning to critique a piece of art is extremely
important. Bro, he is so good at this game.
And this is what's happening when we see artists break down the design.
I wish I could be this good.
They're simply artists being artists.
Yeah.
Sonic's quills are just one aspect of his character design. And there are many more aspects of Sonic's character design that artists like discussing.
They get rid of that nose, boy, it's over.
The curvature of his muzzle, the way his ears are. And the sad thing is, you'll often find this same dismissive attitude as a response to any of these innocent design discussions. But guess what? Just like the quills, they all matter and contribute to Sonic's character, whether they realize it or not. They all factor into why Sonic looks and feels the way he does. And yet, the question remains, Do any of these topics even matter? Well, at least
it
in my
does.
opinion,
I feel like it do now. Yeah.
That's like saying character design doesn't matter. And I know for a fact that Sonic fans care about character design. Just look at how the entire internet collectively bullied Paramount.
Yeah, but he wasn't really as ugly. Now look at him like this, bro. He's not really ugly as we thought he was. But that ain't Sonic. I'm not.
Sonic.
If he was his own character, okay.
No one would have complained.
That's
the
not
redesign never would have happened, and we definitely wouldn't be 3 movies in. Look, if you really don't care to have a discussion about Sonic's quills, then don't. But don't shame others who do. Because even if you don't care, it does matter and it does affect you. Character design affects how you perceive a character, whether you realize it or not.
It does.
I mean, just look at these guys.
Bro, Knuckles is an idiot in that show. I actually reacted to episode 1. I still have to upload that for y'all. And he is an idiot. This is the dumbest person I've ever seen in my life, bro. I don't know where the freak they found him at, bro. But take him back and let him go back to school. I don't know what, bro. I love him though. He's the comedic relief of the show. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even though he's stupid, he's a good character. I love him. That's the end. Cal, you be cooking, bro. Let me put this up. Hold on, y'all. At first, I didn't understand. I was like, it's just hair, you know? But then it was like, I understand it now. Like, no pun intended. Don't you do that meme thing. But I get why some people are mad about, Sonic losing some quills or his hair being shorter or it being too long. Because, when you got that one design that's perfect, why change it? It's almost as if you're trying to change. Why? Like it don't make sense to me. I don't get why change something that everybody loves. I don't get it. I now understand what you guys mean where you're like, they ruined this, they ruined that. Cause as a dedicated fan that's passionate about this series, you're saying, why would you do this when everything was good and y'all are so used to a design and a character being a way that he is? And now that I think about it, it's almost like imposter syndrome because they changed the character that you knew or thought you knew to a whole different person. You're like, who is this? This ain't the character I had But I get it now, and this video was amazing, and I hope you guys have loved it. Ciao, bro, I loved this video so much, and I hope you guys loved it as much as I did. And if you did, go ahead and smash the like button, go subscribe to join the Quill family. I love you guys. Shout out, gang.